Okay, I've got something here that might be interesting to any Bama fan. I've never done a YouTube before, so if it seems a little awkward, it's because I feel awkward doing this. Anyway, here we go. This is my Bama room. Down in my basement, it's a theater as well, and I got a theme in this particular room. This is one of two rooms. This room has to do with national championships, starting with the 78 national championship goal line stand. I kind of put a theme together on each one where I take a Daniel Moore print from the championship, put either a helmet or a signed football with it, a jersey, in this case a football, and a game program. As you can see, this is the goal line stand, 78 championship. I was fortunate enough to get most of the players, well, I say most, the main players, to autograph this particular lithograph. As you will see here, I've got Murray Legg, Barry Krause, Rich Wingo, and Mike Clements. Took me a while to get all those autographs over a period of time. Met them either at restaurants or at their places of business, and they were more than happy to sign it. And then the football from the 78 championship, autographed by numerous players. This is a list. As you can see, Jeff Rutledge, Stedman Shealy, there's a few of them. And then, of course, the game program. The jersey was signed by Barry Krause. When I met him, he signed it for me. And then, in conjunction with that, he gave me a lithograph that he did of his own. This is what Barry Krause actually painted from the championship, the goal line stand. And he numbered it, signed it, gave it to me on that particular day. Okay, the next championship is the 79 championship. The top of the line, Major Ogilvie. I got Major to sign this as well, and Buddy Adlett. And Major has actually become a good friend of mine. He's gone on several hunts with me, dove shoots. And I have a jersey that he signed as well. And over here is the 92 championship. The tradition continues. Coach Stallings autographed that for me. And recently I got John Copeland and Eric Curry, the bookends, to sign that as well. And then the football with numerous players and coaches. Gene Stallings, Bill Battle, let's see, Prince Wembley, David Palmer, Eric Curry, John Copeland, Sherman Williams signed it. And off to the side here, I actually met Ken Stabler he signed a football for me as well. Backing up here, that is the game program from the 79 championship. It goes with top of the line. And here's the game program for the 92 championship. And signed by Gene Stallings as well. And I think Jay Barker. Yeah, got Jay Barker and Antonio Langham to sign it. Many years ago, I was fortunate enough to meet Bear Bryant. And he signed his autobiography for me. There it is, Coach Bryant. Over here, the 2009 National Championship. Again, this was signed by Marcel Darius, Trent Richardson, Greg McElroy, and Mark Ingram. Each one of those signed the Daniel Moore National Championship. And then I got Ingram's jersey, also as well autographed by him. And here's the game. Here's a ball from the players, signed by the players. Terrence Cody, Nick Saban, Rolando McClain, Kareem Jackson, Lee Tiffin, Julio Jones signed that ball. And a couple of game ticket stubs. Over here is probably one of my most cherished items, the coach of 315. But I was fortunate enough, whenever I was able to afford it, I bought a football signed by the 1961 National Championship players, Pat Trammell, Billy Neighbors, Bill Oliver, Bill Battle, a lot of the players here. This is Bear Bryant's first national championship, and this ball is signed by, I think, 30 different players and coaches. And this is the program from the 61 National Championship. Well, here it is actually, Sugar Bowl. So that one there, that is the coup de grace for me. That is the football that I will probably never get rid of. Starting back over here is the 2011 championship. This is the helmet. A helmet I got signed by a lot of the players. Nick Saban, Marquise Mays, Brad Smelly, let's see, Trent Richardson, Dre Kirkpatrick, Dante Hightower. Let's see, I could go on and on. Eddie Lacy, A.J. McCarron, Barrett Jones, all signed this helmet for me. And, of course, the Daniel Moore National Championship lithograph. Dante Hightower signed this. Brad Smelly, Marquise Mays. Down here to go with that is a jersey signed by Julio Jones. I personally got signed. And game program. right here. Then we move on to the 2012 National Championship. Helmet signed by Nick Saban, Nico Johnson, Chance Warmack, Damian Square, Eddie Lacy. Let's see who else. DJ Fluker, Quentin Dial, CJ Mosley, AJ McCarron, Kevin Norwood, Barrett Jones. And a few ticket stubs from that particular season. Game program from the National Championship. And I have a football to go with it, signed by Coach Saban. And down below here, a football autographed by Marquise Mays. Okay, so then we move on to the 2015 National Championship. Actually, this is the game program. Kind of messed up there. Like I said, if it seems kind of awkward, it probably is, because I'm kind of getting a little disoriented on here. 2015 Championship game program. And let's see, of course, the Notre Dame game, signed by Eddie Lacy, Chance Warmack, Barrett Jones, AJ McCarron, got his jersey autographed as well. Okay, let's see. So now, 2015 National Championship helmet program, Daniel Moore print, lithograph, signed by Kenyon Drake. A jersey signed by Derrick Henry from that particular year. A football, also autographed by Derrick Henry. Football autographed by Kenyon Drake. And this over here is just a poster, Coca-Cola poster with Nick Saban that I picked up out of a university collectible store going out of business, and I got a bargain on this deal. Of course, Coach Saban signed this as well. And over here is the 2017 National Championship lithograph by Daniel Moore. The game program, a helmet signed by a lot of the players, Nick Saban, Tua Tagovailoa, Henry Ruggs. Let's see here, who else? Minkah Fitzpatrick, Teron Payne, Bo Scarborough, Deshaun Hand, Damian Harris, Devontae Smith, Najee Harris, Jerry Jeudy, Quentin Williams, Josh Jacobs. A lot of good players. And a football signed by Tua as well. I also got the Daniel Moore lithograph signed by Tua. It's kind of light here, you can't hardly see it. And Devontae as well. Jersey, signed by Tua. His jersey number. And then over here is something kind of special. A couple of things. Let's do this one first. This is a helmet signed by Joe Willie Namath. I think it's of the vintage style. And a lot of these items I have are PSA authenticated. This is something really special. This uniform. Don't know if you recognize it from the fact that Nike, a lot of you may recall, put together what they call their Nike Combat uniform. It was for one game and one game only. Had special designs on it for that game, Mississippi State game. The pants that you're looking at, the gloves and the cleats are all game worn by Julio Jones. The jersey he autographed, but it's not his game jersey. And same is true for the helmet. He signed the helmet up here, but it's not the game worn helmet. Here is the jersey on the back, the combat uniform signed by Julio. I picked this up from, again, a sporting store that went out of business in Decatur. And he had gotten this uniform, combat uniform worn by Julio, from Greg Gamble, who apparently was good friends with Julio. And this Madigan in uniform sat in his storefront for about 10 years. When he went out of business, I went down there and asked him if he'd sell it. Actually, his co-partner. And of course, the answer was for the right price. So we negotiated, and I bought it. And again, this is the Nike combat uniform worn by Julio Jones. Gloves, pants, shoes. His number is actually written inside the pants here. I don't know if I can show it or not. But it is on his shoes and inside his pants. Let's see. Yeah, down here, as you can see, right there. I think the athletic department would always write their numbers on the items they wore, so they could identify it when they came in and dressed. So this is my Bama room number 1. And the next video, I have a second room to show, but that will be on the next one. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.